Last hour, we did the raise your hand poll where we didn't give away who was answering what question.
I mean, I kind of did a lot.
Yeah, Kelly really wasn't very good at the actual game itself.
Well, what good is admitting it if you're not telling the story?
All right, so do you have a couple of these stories where you answered positively? Where, have you ever been? Okay, so
the bad review one. The bad review one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was on social media. It was kind of passive aggressive because we didn't name check. But my husband, this was because I think 9 out of the 10, or it might have been 10 out of 10 of the times that we were there, the order was wrong. And so he wrote a strongly worded letter to the manager saying, congratulations, we've been to this restaurant all over the world, including Italy, and yours is absolutely the worst.
Okay.
He explained why, and then got a call back, and he was able to have a conversation. I don't think it got better, but at least, he was trying to be constructive with it, but it's like it was so consistently bad.
Yeah, so I'm not going to go through every single one of the ones that we raised a hand on, but just a couple of them we'll pick out. Like, have any of us ever been called out for swearing in public? I have done so on this show.
Yep, oopsies. We thought we were not on the air anymore.
And we, in fact, were, and I dropped the big one, and... It just so happens that our morning show consultant was listening at the same time.
I'm so glad I didn't follow you in that. I'm so glad I didn't follow you in that.
I know. I was in the restroom sitting down when I started getting all these text messages. And is Ben okay and all that stuff? And then, man, there were meetings.
And then it hit you.
I mean, the good thing is look, we're both here. We're here to laugh about it now. It was certainly
tell the tale.
It certainly wasn't a fun situation at the time.
You survived that and crashing 3, 4 of the station vehicles.
Yeah, I mean, but that wasn't one of the questions, so we don't need to bring that up, Kelly.
Gotcha.
We don't need to bring that up.
Here's the best part about that moment, though, is that you hear we have little teasers that run like coming up tomorrow on the show, and we were kind of doing that, and so you brought down all the music. Like there was just nothing but our voices.
It was just us naked over nothing. It wasn't even like there was something playing in the background. It was just us on the air, like we are now.
Masqueraded by anything.
Yeah, it was like how we are now. And I'm just like, hey, let's do blah, blah, blah. And I just dropped it. And so anyways, all right. So that's my story. So there you go. There's a couple answers for you. If you were just left hanging, you felt like you were left hanging on the raise your hand poll.
Yes.
There you are.
That story that you have to have the stories for that bit to be successful. Otherwise, it's just going to be awkward. You're going to know, okay, they raised their hand, but what happened?
All right. Well, there you go. There's some answers to some of the stories.